In Australia, birds start wildfires to hunt. In the Amazon, trees grow poison darts. And in Antarctica, fish swim with transparent blood. These aren't myths, they're real, happening right now. Today, we reveal 20 nature facts so bizarre, you'll question reality. From immortal jellyfish to mind-controlling fungi. By number 1, you'll realize nature is the ultimate mad scientist. Today we will talk about unbelievable nature, facts that defy logic. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Deep in the Congo rainforest, a parasitic fungus called Ophiocordyceps is doing something straight from a horror movie. It invades ants' bodies, hijacks their minds, and when the time is right, sound, wet pop, makes their heads explode, raining spores onto new victims below. Meanwhile in Australia, firehawks, black kites and whistling kites have been caught on camera, sound, wing beats, deliberately picking up burning sticks and dropping them in dry grass, starting new wildfires to flush out terrified prey. And beneath Antarctica's frozen surface, sound, eerie water movement, ice fish swim with blood completely transparent as water, their veins pumping pure antifreeze in sub-zero darkness. These aren't scenes from some dystopian sci-fi. This is real life happening right now in our world's wild places. And today, sound, tension, building music. We're counting down 20 nature facts so bizarre, so terrifying, so flat-out impossible seeming, that by the time we reach the tree that grows swords, the sandbox tree's bark grows razor-sharp spikes coated in toxic sap. When its fruit explode, they launch seeds at 150 miles per hour, fast enough to impale animals. Indigenous tribes used these spikes as poison darts. This tree doesn't just defend itself, it wages war. The fish that lives in lava. At the bottom of the Pacific sleeper shark thrives in active underwater volcanoes. While scientists don't know how they survive 400-degree Fahrenheit temperatures, they've filmed these sharks swimming through molten rock like it's nothing. The bird that mimics chainsaws perfectly. Australia's superb lyrebird doesn't just copy other birds, it perfectly replicates man-made sounds. Documented cases include camera shutters, car alarms, and even entire chainsaw duets. Some individuals have fooled loggers into shutting off equipment. The spider that fishes with a net. The ogre-faced spider weaves a stretchy net between its legs. At night it hangs upside down and casts this net over prey like a fisherman, snagging insects mid-air with 95% accuracy. The octopus that dreams in color. Octopuses experience REM sleep. While dreaming, their skin cycles through camouflage patterns, suggesting they relive hunts in their sleep. Some even jerk their arms like they're catching imaginary prey. The frog that breaks its bones to make claws. When threatened, the hairy frog snaps its own toe bones and forces them through its skin to create instant claws. The claws regrow after each use. Nature's version of Wolverine. The ant that explodes to kill enemies. Colobopsis. Explodens ants rupture their own bodies when threatened, spraying toxic glue that entangles predators. This suicide attack is so effective, one exploding ant can take down multiple wasps. The platypus that sees electricity. A platypus's bill contains 40,000 electroreceptors that detect muscle signals from prey. They hunt with eyes closed, seeing the electric fields of shrimp and fish like a living metal detector. The jellyfish with 24 eyes. The box jellyfish has 24 eyes arranged in clusters of 6. 4 detect only light, but 2 have corneas, retinas, and lenses, giving them true vision. They're the only jellyfish that can actually see you. The bird that flies. For 10 months without landing, common swift doesn't just fly long distances, It has evolved to live almost its entire life in the air. These remarkable birds. Young swifts take this to extremes. After leaving the nest, they may circle Africa for 2 to 3 years before their first landing. Their bodies have adapted so completely to flight that if they land on flat ground, they can't take off again. Their legs have atrophied to tiny stubs, useful only for clinging to vertical surfaces. Scientists tracking them found some individuals flew over 500,000 miles non-stop, enough to reach the moon and back. The mushroom that controls minds. Ophiocordyceps fungus infects ants, growing through their bodies for weeks before hijacking their brains. The ant climbs to a perfect spore-spreading spot, then dies as fungus erupts from its head. The fish that changes sex in seconds. The bluehead wrasse can switch from female to male in hours when the dominant male dies. Their colors brighten, ovaries become testes, and they immediately start defending territory and mating. The sloth that moves so slowly, moss grows on it. A sloth's top speed is 0.15 miles per hour, so slow that algae thrives in its fur. This actually camouflages them. Their metabolism is so sluggish, they only poop once a week, a dangerous 8-hour process. The crocodile that climbs trees. American crocodiles regularly climb 30-foot trees to bask or scout for prey. Juveniles are the best climbers. Their strong tails let them scale vertical trunks like scaly squirrels. The plant that eats rats. Nepenthes raja's pitcher traps hold 2.5 liters of digestive fluid, big enough to drown rats. Scientists have found skeletons of rodents, lizards, and even small birds dissolving inside them. The shark that glows in the dark. The kitefin shark is the largest known glowing vertebrate. Its belly emits blue light to camouflage against surface moonlight, making it invisible to prey below. The lizard that shoots blood from its eyes. When threatened, the horned lizard increases blood pressure until vessels in its eyes rupture, shooting foul-tasting blood up to 5 feet. The blood contains chemicals that repel in space. Tardigrades endure 300 degrees Fahrenheit heat, absolute zero cold, radiation doses 1,000 times lethal to humans. 10 days in open space. They enter cryptobiosis, drying to 3% water content until conditions improve. The immortal jellyfish. In the warm waters of the Mediterranean, a tiny jellyfish no bigger than a fingernail performs what scientists call biological immortality. When injured, starved, or simply old, the Turritopsis dohrnii doesn't die. It reverses its life cycle. Its tentacles retract, its bell shrinks, and within days, it transforms back into its earliest polyp stage, essentially becoming a baby again. This process, called transdifferentiation, allows its cells to completely reprogram themselves. In laboratory conditions, one specimen has achieved this incredible feat 11 consecutive times, living through multiple researcher generations while showing zero signs of cellular aging. While most get eaten in the wild before achieving immortality, their existence proves that complex life can cheat death. Scientists are now racing to decode their specialized repair proteins, which could revolutionize human medicine. The creature that woke up after 24,000 years, frozen. In 2021, scientists revived bedelloid rotifers from Siberian permafrost dating back to the Ice Age. These multicellular animals simply thawed and resumed normal life after 24,000 years. If they can survive millennia in ice, what else is still out there, waiting to wake up? If nature's creativity shocked you, do 3 things. 1. Smash that like button to spread these facts. 2. Share this with someone who thinks they know nature. And 3. Subscribe, because next week we're exposing deep-sea creatures so alien, you'll swear they're not from Earth. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.